Hi and welcome to the Martin Bell Show. Hopefully you've been keeping well, and in the video today I'm going to be reading from the Daily Mail Online from the money section of this newspaper, and the article is going to be about Bitcoin, which is a cryptocurrency, which is a decentralized currency, could lose another third of its value after falls as low as 23,000 warns JP Morgan. Jamie Dimon has previously described cryptocurrency as a fraud, and I would kind of agree. I wouldn't say it's a complete fraud, but I think they have a lot more hype than what they have. If you want to have a decentralized currency, if you don't believe in the currency, I don't know why you just wouldn't go for physical gold or precious metals and other commodities such as that. I think there are main reasons why people go with them, because it has these major swings and people can make a quick buck. So say if you bought it years back for a couple of $100 or even less that if it was earlier back, and now it's like 60 grand, you make some good returns. But then again, it's a currency, it's not meant to have huge swings in values of price. So let's see what Jamie Dimon, we're going to call it Jamie Dimon, has previously described the cryptocurrency as a fraud. Bitcoin was trading around $31,000 on Saturday morning. It fell below 29,000 earlier this week for the first time since the start of the year. Bitcoin could lose another third of its value, having almost halved over the past 2 months. And is this something you really want to have most or any kind of significant amount of your wealth in? Something in a couple of months could half, be 1 month this and half that, and then double the next. It's alright if you have like throwaway money, which you don't mind losing and speculating, but as for building wealth, it couldn't be anything taken too seriously. I can't believe some people are unfortunately taking out loans on their mortgages or on their properties to buy some more Bitcoin, thinking they're going to make bank, which they might. I hope they do, but it could go south as well. So analysts at JP Morgan, led by Wall Street titan Jamie Dimon, believe that the cryptocurrencies could fall below $23,000. Dimon has also been skeptical about Bitcoin in 2017, described the cryptocurrency as a fraud, adding, "It's worse than the tulip bulbs. It won't end well. Someone is going to get..." Which I think is true, because I think £30,000, or let's call it 30 grand for a coin. So say if you want to go in to do your weekly shop at your local supermarket, just imagine what if it was a US dollar. Just think of how many each coin is to the fraction. Just think how many points that would to the decimal place to buy a pack of 6 apples. So it won't be used for anything useful in small trades. It'll only be useful for like big purchases, as well as it's not the fastest and it's not very secure, and there is no protections if something happens because it's a decentralized system. I do see some people they want insurance for it, but that doesn't make sense to me. If you're saying you don't believe in the centralized system, why would you ask for insurance for a decentralized system from a centralized system? So, police warned of links between cryptocurrencies and crime after Scotland Yard seized 114 million of Bitcoin as part of their investigation into money laundering offences. And that's another thing, it could be useful for money laundering. People think it can't be tracked and traced, but it can be if you have the right technologies and the right minds to figure that out. As well as the mining is being done through dirty production of burning of fossil fuels and coals, as well as the money laundering and dark uses of the currency system, which was for illegal purchases and stuff. So Deputy Assistant Commissioner Graham McNulty said, "Cash remains king, but cash technology and online platforms developed some are moving more sophisticated methods of laundering their profits." I wouldn't say cash is king, I'd say cash flow is king, but cash is a good thing to have. Bitcoin was trading around $31,000 on Saturday morning. having peaked close to $65,000 in April. It fell below $29,000 earlier this week for the first time since the start of the year. Bitcoin's tumble is conceded, with the famous investor who predicted the subprime mortgage crisis warning retail traders that their mother of all crashes is on the horizon. And I do kind of have that sentiment of the Bitcoin. I don't see the appeal in it. Why I don't see the appeal is a currency has to remain stable, and its purchasing power does have to remain stable or not exceed or decrease. It can't be flip-floppy 1 month to the next, or the day to day, or the hour. But will these people want to be in it if the price remains stable? I'm thinking most people are in it because they want to make a quick buck. So it's a speculative asset. It is not actually a currency. So it's an speculative asset of tokens, with your few numbers within the ledger. As you can probably tell, I am not personally a fan of cryptocurrencies, but I do think the technology is interesting and does have some use. But also it's not functional as a currency, as is only going to be, 21 million coins ever produced in Bitcoin. And let's call it 20 million. So 20% have been lost already. So that's 4 million coins gone forever. So that leaves you with 16 million coins now for the whole of the world. It's just not going to happen. That can't happen. And there's also, you can just kind of like a copycat currency. One gets too expensive, someone just creates a new of their own currency and IPOs their own coin, thinking they could do the same thing. There's so many cryptocurrencies out there now. It's just a bit silly, really. It's like if you want to have something decentralized, then you just own commodities. But I think it's the bucks. So digital currencies and popular stocks have exploded in value this last year, drawing in amateur retail investors who have never traded before. Personally, I'm not a trader, and I'm not trading the meme stocks such as AMC Theatres and GameStop. Hopefully they manage to sort it out, these companies, and they take an opportunity for these people and give them money that they can try to really fix or diverge and try to solve problems that the companies are having, and they're able to not become insolvent. But Bear Burry, founder of private investment firm Sycon Asset Management, and others have warned this has created a bubble that will inevitably burst and harm traders who bought at the top of the market. And yes, that is true. If you bought it back many years ago for under $100, maybe you think it's the time to sell. Maybe you won't get the 60,000, but if it's at 30,000 and you say if you had a few hundred coins, it's just you're doing well. You're doing well. You have nothing to worry about. And you really think the governments would allow a decentralized system to take over their centralized currency? I don't think so. I do not think so. So let's go to the best rated. I don't know how it's going to be. Oh, no comments. Interesting. Must be fairly new. Oh, there is 529 comments. Great, I will buy it again by the bucket load. No, you don't know how true this person's what saying. Yeah, they might not. So, when the banks, the guys. So, if you found this video useful and informative and you want to know more, then please feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Clicking the bell notification button gets you notified when I next release a video. Hopefully you're enjoying this content. I am looking forward to upgrade my equipment some more. Maybe I want to move away from the webcam eventually and move towards like a fixed mirrorless camera, and then that way that will be better, and add some lighting onto me and maybe sort out my background a bit more so it's not so messy. So hopefully you found this video useful and informative. If you have, as I said, please feel free to subscribe, and please post if you disagree with me, if you think Bitcoin is going to do really well, and the actual reasons why you think it's going to do well, and why you think JP Morgan is wrong, and how they come to that conclusion. And if you do you have any Bitcoin or altcoins or cryptocurrencies or other type of currencies, or are you mining them yourself, or did you mine them in the past? that would be interesting to hear. And also, if you have a rebuttal to any of my agreement, what I've said, please feel free to have the constructive criticism in the comments section box below. So thank you for watching, take care and keep well.